Hi, and welcome back to the cottage, everyone. Did I say that right?
Yeah, that's fine.
As you guys can hear, my wife has recently lost her voice, which hasn't been all bad. So we decided that maybe we would try to narrate this video together.
Yeah, I might regret it, but we'll see.
Today's video should be a fun one, as it allowed our family to test some of our acting skills.
Many people have a view of minimalism that's kind of based off of some different assumptions. They might see them as being weird or extreme or maybe even a little cultish. And that might be just because they don't know any minimalist people, and so they just kind of go off of what they hear. But we wanted to kind of debunk some of those assumptions and share with you what minimalism is like for our family.
So today we present you with Hill Cottage's Minimalism, Assumption versus Reality. We hope you enjoy.
When most people hear the word minimalists, the first thing they think of is envisioning people wearing all black. And I'm not totally sure where this idea stems from, but it's definitely not the case for our family.
Sure, we have some black pieces in our wardrobes, but they are also filled with color. Our main concern when it comes to clothing is that it is comfortable and easy to care for. That's about it. We aren't necessarily into fashion or trends. While we do keep it simple, we aren't forced to wear only one color. Another common misconception is that minimalists don't allow their kids to have any toys or creative outlets. I think that people assume that because minimalist parents prefer not to have excess clutter, that the kids get the short end of the stick and all their toys get donated or tossed.
The truth is, at least in our family, that our kids have plenty to keep them entertained. First of all, they have each other, and there's 5 of them, so that's built-in entertainment right there. Also, we have plenty of open-ended toys, such as blocks, Legos, art supplies. If a child shows a particular interest in a certain type of toy and they're playing with it routinely, then we keep it around. Usually they're the ones that will tell us when they're done playing with the toy or they've outgrown it, and that's when it goes to the donation bin.
Because our kids have grown up with these simple open-ended playthings, we feel that their imaginations are actually quite good. They are able to pursue interests and passions fully. For example, our oldest son, who is really interested in roller coasters, is building one in our backyard. And we encourage that. Trust me when we say our kids are pretty much never bored. A lot of people assume that a minimalist home is an uncomfortable one. You know, without all the stuff that might make a house feel cozy, it must feel cold and uninviting.
I think that when it comes to personal space, comfort really is kind of a matter of perception. What one person finds to be inviting and comfortable might not be the same for another person. But what matters to us is that we love our house and it's perfectly cozy to us. Our house allows us to spend quality time together, making memories both indoors and outdoors. And to us, Hill Cottage is the perfect fit. Whenever I mention that I'm a minimalist, I get the sense that people think we spend most of our days cleaning and making sure everything is spotless. We take extra care to clean up any spill as it happens and don't bother to sleep under the covers because that might create wrinkles.
Let's be real, guys. We are a family of 7 and with 3 boys. Our house gets messy all the time. Windows are dotted with fingerprints, dishes sometimes sit on the counter waiting to be washed, and as shocking as it may sound, especially for those of you who know how much my wife loves to make the beds, our beds look like this in the morning. Perhaps the difference in our home is that we try to reset on a daily or regular basis, so things don't stay messy for too long. We enjoy our clean home, certainly, but we don't stress out when it gets a little chaotic or messy. The assumption that minimalists are health nuts and only eat bland foods kind of cracks me up. I'm not even fully sure how this became an assumption in the first place, but I guess it is. Perhaps the idea is that every aspect of minimalist life is simplified, including mealtime.
Our reality is that we eat a whole variety of foods. Our kids like to help out in the kitchen, and they really enjoy doing that, and we encourage it. We do try to eat healthy, and we cook at home most of the time, but the main reason for that is more so because it's quite expensive to take our big crew out to a restaurant, and not because we are worried about what ingredients are in our meals. But the time we spend together at our table is so special to us. We have great conversations and lots of laughs, and there's no blandness at all. The assumption that minimalists don't allow new things to come into their home is also deep-rooted. People probably envision that as soon as our kids get a gift, it gets whisked away into the donation bin or trash.
They might think that even the special items aren't safe. That football that is signed by an NFL kicker that is a prized possession? Don't get too attached. As a family, we do have the mentality that things are just things, and in the grand scheme of life, they're low priority. However, we have plenty of special items that fill our home and add value to our lives. Because we are extra intentional about what we do have, we tend to take very good care of these possessions.
If you look around our home, you can bet that most everything we have in it is something we love or use regularly.
Well, if you've made it this far in the video, you might be starting to get the impression that our lives are perfect and nothing ever goes wrong. That minimalism is a fairy tale life where everything is organized, orderly, and things happen right on cue.
I can tell you right now that that is not the truth. Our family definitely has ups and downs, good times and bads. We're just a regular family getting through life just like all of you. So I hope that this video helped to debunk any assumptions that you or someone you know may have had about minimalism and kind of puts a fresh light on what minimalism is. It's definitely not for everyone, but it is the type of life that we enjoy living.
If you found this video informative or even a little bit entertaining, please consider leaving a thumbs up. We appreciate the support. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. We'd love to share more about family minimalism with you.
Thanks so much for watching today's video, and we hope you stop by the cottage again really soon.